Hello, I'm Anthony Lee, and we're here today to talk about promoting transparency and community at Portland State University by implementing a more open layout, such as the newly renovated Carmel Center. So we'll start with 3 topics, morale, community, and efficiency in the workplace. So first, I'm going to talk about efficiency. To define efficiency, it's the comparison of what is actually produced or performed with what can be achieved with the same consumption of resources such as money, time, labor, etc. So efficiency is one of the most important factors for a successful individual or group. The more efficiency can lead to less time and less money being used. And in a workplace, when there's more variety, efficiency can be increased. And I'm going to pass it on to Joseph to explain how that can be happened.
Workplace setup is a crucial component to employee efficiency. Having a combination of workspaces appeals to all employees. That's because no 2 employees learn the same way. Having both open and private workspaces can appeal to everyone, whether they're introverts or extroverts. Having open spaces such as work bars, community tables, couches allow employees to retreat to private places when they need, collaborate with various members of departments, and socialize throughout the day. So having a mix of both open and private workspaces is best because it can appeal to both your introvert employees and your extrovert employees. Having a private room for when the employee needs to be secluded or have quiet is offered and available, but also having community and collaborated tables and couches and stuff allow employees to collaborate with each other, socialize with each other, and they get a new workspace every day so they don't become stagnant.
We talked about morale, and as defined on the screen, morale is defined as a description of emotions, attitude, satisfaction, and overall outlook of employees during their time in the workplace environment. So the workplace environment has a really big impact on the way people work. So if you have a workplace that's really inspiring and allows a lot of community, you're going to have a really strong morale in your workplace, which will increase productivity in the workplace. So this can be done by a number of ways. One of the ways is having spaces that minimize stress. So this can be done by having quiet places. So as pictured here, there's somebody in their own little room. It's like a private, secluded room, and quiet spaces allow your brain to declutter. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, you can just go in this little quiet space and declutter and then be refreshed for your next work task. So the next one is sunlight and natural light. So natural light really, it's a mood enhancer, so it makes you feel more creative, more happy. It also improves productivity. And most workspaces are very segregated, so if we had more walls in workspaces, they also promote community, and they also bring in sunlight. And then also a space that would improve morale and reduce stress is these things called Nook style spaces. So here we have these 2 people in these little rooms. So these are like Nook style, so they're rooms that you can use to meet with groups, and this is a good way to minimize stress because it's really stressful trying to find a place to meet with your group. And if you have these spaces available for you at all times, that minimizes the stress of finding time and finding a place to meet, and you can just get your work going, and then that increases morale in the workplace.
Guys, my name is Marisol, and we're going to be talking about another aspect of morale, which is color psychology, and that's the study of hues as a determinant of human behavior. Specifically here at the Carl Miller Center, we see greens, which help the students feel growth. They feel refreshed and have hope. The yellow also symbolizes confidence and happiness, and that really helps motivate them. Orange is optimistic, fun, and uplifting for them, and this really helps with their motivation as they continue through their academic career, whether it be working individually or in groups, and for certain assignments, individual assignments or group projects as well. And also whether they paint the walls or different accents in the building, any color that really symbolizes these positive attitudes help them be more productive and efficient. Another aspect is the interaction between students and faculty. having an open space and less isolation helps it seem less routine-like and less of a busy bees environment. And this really helps with motivation because they're more refreshed, and especially when taking breaks, they feel like students will feel less pushed to do their work and have more motivation to keep going on to their next assignment. And now we're going to go with Gavin, and he will be continuing and talking about community in the Carl Miller Center and how it should be incorporated in the Newberger Hall.
Hi, so I'm Gavin. Today I'm talking about community and the benefits it has on like an environment. So first, let's start by defining what community actually is. It can be defined as a self-organized network of people with common agenda, cause, or interest who collaborate by sharing ideas, information, and other resources. So you can imagine that in a community like this would be very important in a school setting where the sharing of ideas and resources can be very useful to faculty and students involved or alike. So the way we would like to institute this is by instituting clear walls and like glass windows and a diverse amount of workspaces in the newly getting renovated Newberger Hall, similar to the aspect of Carl Miller Center. So one aspect or one benefit of having these glass walls and transparency is creating community, of course, but it also helps maintain stability between like employees or students. With the glass structures, it allows the outside world to look in and see who's available. It's called monitoring availability. And so it allows you to see if the person using that workspace is busy or if they're available to collaborate and talk and work. So that can be very useful in work settings and school settings alike. Another benefit of having this type of open community setting is it very much promotes creativity and just diversity. Just the idea that anybody and everybody is welcome is a big idea that Portland State wants to promote, and that can be promoted further in Newberger Hall. So that's how community will help benefit Newberger Hall in the future. Now to conclude, we'll go to Sydney.
So, in conclusion, implementing constructive workspaces that encourage efficiency, community, and morale is essential. At Portland State University, these aspects will encourage learning and success throughout the entire student body. We can see these workspaces implemented already within the Carl Miller Center, which is where I'm standing right now. Around me, you can see a variety of different workspaces, which boosts efficiency. We have classroom settings, study rooms, and also community learning spaces. And then another way you can see morale boosted here is through color psychology. Each floor has a variety of different colors, and these different colors evoke different emotions within the students. And then lastly, community can be seen boosted through availability as well as open workspaces. The bright colors, urban designs, and open workspaces make it obvious how beneficial and influential designs that promote those aspects are for students. Creating a space where students feel comfortable and inspired is a great way to improve and further success academically, but also within all other aspects of students' lives. We think this is extremely important when redesigning other buildings on campus, such as Newberger Hall. And these aspects should definitely be implemented or thought about when redesigning these spaces. Overall, it is extremely important to build spaces that encourage efficiency, community, and morale.